Let us continue our discussion by knowing certain symbols in electric current. The symbols are, first one is bulb. This is bulb. The next one is uh, this is the white. White can be represented like this. The next thing, this is called as cell. If some cells are joined together, that means two or more cells are joined together, that thing is called as a battery. That thing is called as battery. So battery is having more than two cells. So this is the positive, this is the negative terminals of the battery. Next, coming to the next one, this is called as switch. This is called as switch. And the next one is this is called as plug key. This is called as plug key. And next thing, already you know about this. This is resistor. This is resistor. This is ammeter. This is voltmeter. Voltmeter. These are the certain symbols which are we use in this chapter electricity very frequently. Then let us start our discussion by knowing certain laws. The first one is Kirchhoff's law or junction law. Junction law or Kirchhoff law. Junction law. Junction law or Kirchhoff law. So junction law states as the sum of the currents flowing into the junction is equal to the sum of the currents flowing out of the junction. For suppose I1, I2, I3 are the currents which are flowing towards the junction, and I4, I5 are the currents which are flowing out of the junction. A junction is nothing but a place where more than two wires are meeting together. Again I will state junction law. Junction law is also called as Kirchhoff's law. Junction law can be stated as the sum of the currents flowing towards the junction is equal to the sum of the currents flowing out of the junction. Mathematically, the expression can be given as I1 plus I2 plus I3 is equal to I4 plus I5. So that means the sum of the currents, the algebraic sum of all the currents is said to be 0. 0. This is called as junction law. So by using this, we can do the series combination of bulbs, the series combination of batteries or cells, and the series combination of resistors. Parallelly, we can do the parallel connections for these three things: bulbs, battery, and resistors. Let us start our next session by getting the series combination of bulbs. Starting with the series combination of bulbs. So just see here, we have battery. That battery is having positive and negative terminal, and that is connected with two bulbs. This is one bulb and this is another bulb. These two bulbs are connected in series. Series means connected. The end of the first bulb is connected with the starting of the second bulb, and these bulbs are joined together combinedly with the battery by the help of a wire. So let us see. So what the thing here is, this is I1. Suppose I is the current. The current I is flowing through these two bulbs. What the current flowing here is I. This bulb is having some voltage. This bulb is having some voltage, that be V1. This bulb is having another voltage V2. V2. Both are having some different voltages. the same current is flowing. This current I is flowing from this bulb and it leaves this bulb and enters into this bulb and it will goes up and coming like this. The movement of electrons will be like this. So coming to here, if one bulb glows, the other bulb also glows after obtaining the current from this bulb. If suppose the filament in this bulb is being broken, then what will happen? This bulb does not work. This bulb does not work. Then the current does not flow from here to here. Why? Because the total circuit is broken here because of this bulb. So the total circuit is broken, then the bulb does not glow. This bulb is perfect, but it does not glow. Why? Because it can't get any current from this bulb. So after entering the current from here to here, then only this bulb will glow. The current is not traveling through this bulb. Why? Because the filament of this bulb is broken. The same thing happened here also. If suppose the filament of this bulb is broken, this bulb is perfect, then also the circuit is broken here and there is no movement of the charge. That's why the disadvantage of series connection is, if one bulb is having certain defect, then the circuit will be broken. So that's why it's not advised to use in the homes. It is mainly the series connection is advised to use in the decoration, for the decoration purposes, mainly especially in marriages and for Diwali, all those bulbs what we are using for the decoration, lighting of lamps. So in these cases, these bulbs are connected with series connection. Next, coming to the parallel connection. Parallel connection is nothing but individually these two bulbs are connected to the battery. So here we can see that two junctions are formed. Here one junction and this is another junction. According to junction law, this is I current. So the current will be separated. This is I1 and I2. Again, I2 is coming from here and I1 is coming from here. They will join here and they will become as I, according to Kirchhoff's law, junction law. So here an advantage. What the advantage what we are having here is, if the current is individually flowing through these bulbs, this is bulb B1, this is bulb B2 for suppose sake. The current is flowing from B1 is I1. The current is flowing from B2 is I2. So if suppose the filament in this bulb is broken, then what will happen? The current only in this wire will be are not supposed to flow, but the current in the wire, this wire will flow as usually, and this bulb will glow. There is not a problem for the glow of the bulb 2 when the bulb B1 is broken. The filament in the bulb B1 is broken. There is no problem for the bulb B1. So bulb B2, the bulb B2 will glow independently. It does not depend on the bulb. In the case of series, we can clearly see that if both are dependent, if one bulb does not glow, another one also does not glow. Here, in the case of parallel, it is individually this can glow independent of the other one. So this is the scenario of the bulbs in parallel and bulbs in series. Next, coming to the cells in series and cells in parallel. So this is the cell plus minus. This is another cell plus minus. For suppose this is having an voltage of 5 volts. This is having an voltage of 3 volts. 3 volts. Here this circuit is having a bulb. This circuit is having a bulb. 5 plus 3, how much? This is the series cells cells in series. Cells in series. Here the bulb is connected with the two cells, nothing but one is having 5 volts and the cell is having 3 volts. The bulb will glows with 8 volts. So that means 5 plus 3, 8. So this total voltage is using by this bulb and the bulb glows very brightly and effectively. After some time, the chemical energy in the cells will be decreased slowly and the 5 volts and 3 volts, 8 volts will be reduced to 7 volts, 6 volts, 5 volts, 4 volts like that. The bulb loses its brightness slowly. So this is the scenario what will happen in while cells are connected in series. Next, cells in parallel. Cells in parallel. This is the case where the cells are connected in parallel. This is one cell, this is another cell. Both are connected in parallel with a bulb. Let us see what will happen in this case. This is the cell of 5 volts. This is the cell of 3 volts. So what the thing here will happen? Let us see the current which is having more voltage, that is 5 volts, that will be used by the bulb at the first case. After some time, the bulb will glow with 5 volts. After some time, the bulb loses its brightness. Why? Because the chemical energy is lost by the cell. Then it will glow with 4 volts. For suppose after some time it also loses that 4 volts also, and this cell becomes 3 volts. Both are having 3 volts. After loses this 3 volts also, this cell reaches a voltage of 2 volts. For suppose 5 volts is closed and having the remaining power in this cell is only 2 volts. Then the bulb uses this 3 volts power from this cell. After some time, this 3 volts should be dropped to 1 volt. Then the bulb again uses the power, the energy from this cell which is having 2 volts. These 2 volts can be used. So like this, by interchanging, the bulb will glow by using the power by interchanging from the two cells. From the two cells, the power will be interchanged by the bulb, and the bulb glows long time, but with low brightness. Here, high brightness with low time. So the bulb glows very less time, and this bulb can glow with high brightness. Coming to this case, this bulb is glowing with low brightness, but the bulb will glow for a long time, having a long glow for the bulb. This is the scenario where the bulbs are connected in series, parallel, and where the cells are connected in series, cells are in parallel. This is the scenario what will happen, and let us see the next thing, the most interesting thing, and always the resistor. What the resistor? Resistor is nothing but it creates some obstruction for the free flow of electrons. So while the electrons are passing through a wire, some obstruction is created. So that obstruction is called as resistance. So these are the resistors which are connected, which opposes the flow of free flow of electrons. So let us see resistors resistors connected in series. This is the case where the resistors are connected in series. Let us see. We have three resistors. This is named as R1. The next one is I will name here R1. The next one is R2, and the third one R3. The third one R3. This is connected with the help of a cell or battery. The current is flowing like this. So this is the current. So the current is represented with I, and this is the voltage. So for each and every resistor, individual voltage will be there. V2 for the resistor 2, V3 for the resistor 3. Let us see. We have from Ohm's law, we can say that V is equal to IR. We have a formula, V is equal to IR from Ohm's law. This is the general formula. Coming to the first resistor, from here I can write V1 is equal to IR1 at first resistor. Coming to the second resistor, V2 is equal to IR2. I is the common current. Why? Because these are connected in series. That's why I am taking I at every cross section. But voltage will be changed from each and every cross section. So the next one is V3. V3 is equal to IR3. I into R3. Okay. The next one is voltage. Total voltage equal to the voltage at first resistor, the voltage at second resistor, the voltage at third resistor. This is the scenario. But from this I have the V1 is having some value, V2 is having value, and V3 is having some value. Totally the net V, the voltage, net voltage is having some value. Replacing the V with the given values what I have, then the resultant is IR is equal to IR1 plus IR2 plus IR3. Taking I as common, why? Because I is common in these three terms. I am taking I as common. Then the remaining one is R1, R2 plus R3. So I get cancelled, and the remaining thing R equivalent, resistance equivalent is equal to R1 plus R2 plus R3. This is the derivation for finding the equivalent resistance. Equivalent resistance is equal to sum of the individual resistances when the resistors are connected in series. This is the scenario when the resistors are connected in series. The next thing is the resistors to connect in parallel. Resistors connected in